What is good, y'all? Welcome back to another video on the channel. This it feels weird to make because I've been gone for so long. It definitely feels right, but it definitely does feel strange just because of the fact that I've been gone for quite a while. We're gonna go over a couple things, including where I've been, what I've been doing, why there's been no content, and what's gonna be happening next. But before I do, I hope you guys are having a blessed day. Hope y'all have been grinding through things in life and getting the things done that you guys need to get done. I know that I have, and I'll be explaining that in just a bit. But to kick things off, I want to talk about where I've been. So as you guys know, my last upload was sometime in May. I believe it's like May or June, somewhere around that area. Um, Around that time, I got a new job, so I am working 8 to 5. Uh, it's a remote job, so it's not too crazy. I don't have to travel everywhere, but I do have to work like 8, 9 hours a day. So it's been a big part of my life since I last uploaded, as well as moving. So you guys may not have known this. I think I might have actually mentioned this before, maybe in a live stream, maybe in a video, but I was moving again back in June, and I was having to be moved across another state. So there was that. We had to move across the state yet again. As you guys know, I was originally in Virginia, then moved to Tennessee, and I'm now in North Carolina. So we've been traveling a whole triangle, which has just been taking up a lot of time. And over the past couple months, we've been settling in, getting things done the way that we want to get things done. So it's been like kind of halting my progress on the channel a bit. But overall, that's basically where I've been. It's essentially the gist of it. But I'm gonna dive into some things a little bit more as I talk a little bit about why there's been no content and what's been going on there. So the main thing is that with moving, we had to move a lot of our stuff around, like from Tennessee to North Carolina. We had to get everything settled in, and then have to deal with some stuff with our neighbors, dude. Like we moved in, and my first intention was to try to make content. Like I really did want to make content again. I wanted to get back on YouTube. I wanted to get back on Twitch. I wanted to do all that kind of stuff again, but we had a downstairs neighbor, so we are currently on the third floor of a 3-story apartment. We're currently in one right now, but we had to move. But more on that in a second. But we lived above someone who was insanely crazy. Like I wasn't even doing anything like on Twitch, YouTube, or anything like that. But because our dog is a slightly bigger dog, I guess, she was getting really antsy about the fact that he would play and he would make noise, and then she'd get upset anytime that we would run our washer and dryer. She hit our floor with a broom. She was absolutely crazy. So there was a big part of me that really didn't feel like making content because I felt like I'd be listened to, or I feel like I'd be like incredibly like judged, or like I wouldn't be able to because she'd hit our floor or something. It was just a huge big stink. I didn't want that to transition into my content and making things negative. Like I like to keep things fairly positive and fairly upbeat. On top of that, though, with moving, I do have slower internet, so I was really hoping it wouldn't be the case. I think we're still with the same people that we had when we were in Tennessee, but for some reason, the internet here is so much slower. I think we're at like 5 megabits per second up. I think we get like 100 down, but the upload is insanely slow. So Twitch stream is on the back burner for that reason, but more on that later. But yeah, so the moving part, that's kind of everything. The neighbor just sucked, but we eventually kind of moved over across the hall away from them, so we're above a model unit. So now we don't have to worry about that. I can get behind the camera, I can yell, I can scream, I can do whatever I want. I don't have to feel like I'm being judged. So that's 100% a good move in the right direction there. Next up, I want to talk about the lack of direction that I feel like the channel had. So the biggest problem I feel like I had with the channel was that there was no sense of direction, mainly because my mental health was kind of declining. Like I feel like when I graduated college, and it feels weird to talk about because it didn't feel like it at the time, but I think I was relying on YouTube to try to give me a sense of purpose. And I feel like that was where a lot of things went south. I feel like that's where a lot of things kind of like it. I think I was hitting my stride creatively, or at least productively, putting out content, but qualitatively, I wasn't putting out great content or content that I really liked or that enriched me in any way. I just wanted to try to get as many followers, as many views as possible. And that's why you'll see on the channel, there was just so many things on there that I feel like I just threw at a wall and was hoping would stick. It kind of plays in a little bit to not knowing what I wanted to put on the channel. A lot of games that are out are just too long, like Cyberpunk. I know you guys are probably wondering why I haven't played Cyberpunk. Either a big part of that was just because and there were long gaps where I would not release a playthrough just because it was tedious, man. The game itself isn't bad. It's just for recording and putting out videos for it. Even though I know I was kind of nearing like the middle to end of the game, it was just so it was a slog. And then there was a moment where they wanted me to, I don't know if you guys remember, but they wanted me to stop playing and to essentially go and start like getting money or something and to come back and start and keep going with the main quest. And I really wasn't about that. That's something that I can do in my free time, and that's something that I'll explain later as well. In terms of the direction of the channel I want to start taking these playthroughs through. But for the most part, that's really it. Also, just boring content in general. I mean, almost all content's been done usually in some fashion. It's really hard to try to derive something out of what's already there and also have people be excited to watch it, you know? I feel like putting that pressure on myself really kind of gave me a negative sense of like, you know, oh, I need to do this kind of thing, or I need to be unique in this way instead of just doing things I enjoy. And that's something that caused me to lose a lot of passion in what I'd like to do with the channel. When I first started years ago, my main goal was to just have fun. Like it was never about making it a career. Sure, it certainly would be cool, but I don't think it was ever supposed to be like a thing where I was relying on it to be my career. And there's still a chance it could never be. I don't really think I want it to amount to anything or need it to amount to anything. I now have a full time job, so it's not really important whether or not I make this some big grand, you know, career. I just really want to have fun and to enjoy the process. And I was focusing too much on success and not so much on, or success in the sense of, you know, I wanted a lot of people to be viewing my stuff and to get so many subscribers and, you know, to have a large community. Honestly, I wasn't enjoying the process anymore, and I was churning out subpar content. I didn't like it. And yeah, and I think just the lack of time in between moving and working, it's difficult to find the time to make content. So I'll tie all that in together, and that's why I really haven't been putting anything on the channel. And so next up, I want to talk about what's to come. So honestly, you guys are probably asking, or at the very least, are wondering if we'll be back. Yes, we will be back soon. I would not be making this video if I did not want to come back. And the main reason for that is because, you know, I wanted to take a moment to pause and really recenter myself and figure out why I wanted to do this whole YouTube thing in the first place. Why do I want to do YouTube? Why do I want to make videos? Why do I want to play games, you know, in front of a camera? I could be doing this without that. And it's for me, you know, I think that I found that now, or at least I have a good idea of the direction I want to take that. I want to take that essentially at this point. But yeah, no definite date on when I'm gonna come back. It definitely won't be like in a year from now or like 6 months from now. It'll be sometime before the end of the year for sure. But yeah, I'm gonna be working on some things behind the scenes, but I wanted to go ahead and get this video out there to let you guys know. And when we do come back, I'm going to overhaul the channel in a big way. So I'm doing this because of the main reasons why I didn't make content while I was gone. And most of it is just because of the lack of direction and not really having a sense of structure with my channel. I think when we first started, we had just some playthroughs and stuff, and it's not like I want this to be some, you know, this crazy like scheme where I'm running like three different outlets and I'm having like set in stone times that I would record and upload, and like I have to what was it methodologically, whatever. I'd have to like have a set in stone method for making content. I don't really want exactly that. I just want there to be more structure. But yeah, we're gonna do a channel overhaul. We're gonna go ahead um and just move in a certain in one direction that I think makes sense for the channel. And the start of that was removing all of my old content, and the same reason I said before, man. It just felt like towards the end of when I stopped uploading, I just felt like I'd lost all sense of like purpose, all sense of like enjoyment or passion for it. So I removed a lot of the content, if not all of it, because I just felt like it was me getting my footing and getting my solid foot on the ground. Yes, the content is still on my channel. It's just either unlisted or it is private. I will be unvaulting things, or you know, letting them release back into the wild after, you know, there's some context for it. So like the Wolf Among Us 2, when that comes out, we are definitely going to be playing that. So that's one big reason why I will um, be kind of putting content back out there potentially. It just depends on, you know, what the reasoning is for it. But for the Wolf Among Us 2, absolutely. We're going to be putting that playlist back out there. I believe it's actually still unlisted right now, but we're gonna make sure that there's more structure and that there are different like channel segments too. Like I want to basically format it like a TV season in a way where it's like there's different episodes and these different episodes allude to different things. So we might have a gaming episode where it's like I'm doing a playthrough, and that will be a series of itself. And then we have, maybe I want to start like a podcast, or maybe just a conversation with you guys every Friday or something, just to kind of ease my mind off of the idea of having to sit down and just play a game. Kind of dipping my toes in the variety area, but not going all in. But this will mean that we're going to definitely try to lean more into schedule based, spaced out uploads where I don't give myself hard deadlines and, hard timelines to get things out. I would definitely want to try to make sure that I'm giving myself the ability to be creative without kind of constricting myself. But with that being said, the final thing that I wanted to bring up that I'm not too sure about yet is Twitch. So Twitch, obviously, it's every time I have one of these return videos, I always have to bring up Twitch, because there's some people who don't watch my YouTube and they always watch my Twitch, or they'll ask me where I've been. Twitch is weird because I don't see myself returning to Twitch at the same time as YouTube, at least. And that the main reason for that is because Twitch it's a whole different beast. When I was in college, or when I was, not employed full time, it was much easier to hop behind a camera and just be more personable. Now that I actually don't have enough time to really try to structure myself and to try to, build myself up before I get on stream, it's like, if I wanted to stream, it would have to be right after work, because I have other things I want to do, like go to the gym. I have a dog, I have a girlfriend, I have other things in my life that I need to tend to. So getting on stream definitely is one of those things that probably won't be viable at the time. If I find a way for me to come back on stream and to be able to stream without it feeling like I'm like mentally drained afterward, we'll definitely do it. But for the time being, probably not. But yeah, that's really all I have to say on that. I'll announce more, or I'll let some more information out as I figured it out, and once I actually put out a new return video after this, it's going to be the start of the new era of the channel, basically. But yeah, that's where I stand on that with Twitch. All right, and finally, I just want to do some reflection and kind of wrap things up a bit. Y'all, we've been doing this for 3 years. It's been 3 years on the channel. It has been a great time. It has been awesome getting to interact with different people, to provide content for people, despite what I say about a lack of direction and losing passion and, having my mental health affected by it. It has been a great time. We started with Among Us back in 2020, which was one of my first played games on the channel, which is insane to think about. It has been 3 years, but coronavirus absolutely destroyed my sense of time. And then after that, we played Wolf Among Us, which was the first series, and then we continued on, and I kind of found the pattern a little bit up until, I've stopped putting out content. And during that time, we've made some accomplishments. We've garnered 80 subs on YouTube. We've almost gotten to 100 subs. I've definitely lost a little bit because of being gone, but it's about 80 subs right now. I'm like pretty sure it's like 82, 83. But this is across like 100 videos, and I'm pretty sure a good chunk of those videos are from YouTube Shorts, which I made a short, or like between 1 to 3 shorts of every playthrough I did of Cyberpunk, on top of whatever other content I did towards the end of when I stopped putting out content. So that's pretty insane to think about. Also, Twitch, I have garnered about 50 followers, and honestly, that's crazy in and of itself, because I was never really on Twitch like that. I think I was on Twitch when I first started YouTube for a bit, then I stopped, then I started again. Like it's been the same thing with like YouTube, where I start, stop. But we got 50 followers somehow, mostly playing games like Brawlhalla, random games that I wanted to play on the channel from time to time. And honestly, it's crazy to think about. It has been a wild ride, and I just want to go ahead and say thank you all. It really would not be possible without you guys. I know that a lot of people say that. It's like, it sounds like lip service, but I'm being dead serious. Like, this is something that I do because I enjoy reactions. I enjoy seeing people react to what I do, talk about it, garner conversation, and have a sense of community. So for those of you who have been a part of that, I want to thank you. Even if you don't comment, even if you don't say anything, even if you don't show up for my streams, you still do make a large difference. I want you guys to know that. With that being said, with all the reflection and the talk of accomplishments and things I've done, I want to go ahead and wrap things up. Thank you guys for coming to watch the video. We will be back very soon. This is the end of an era. It is the end of what I perceive as the first part of a long journey to being a content creator and being someone that people want to watch. So again, thank you all, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. Sorry for the rushed introduction, but we're gonna be setting all this stuff up. Well, actually, most of the stuff should be set up by now, so we should be good. We're gonna play with some people. So let's just go right into it, okay? Enjoy the fucking content. Don't even. Bro, who is it? Show us, who is it? No! Oh my god, that door just moved. Christopher White, give it please. We need you to show yourself. We're here to talk to you.
This ghost seems to only respond to people who are alone.
How many times am I gonna say okay before I actually get something done? Let's go! Let's go! Get on the wall, but where? Because it's not letting me.
Below the light switch.
It's not letting me. Oh, there we go.
Jeffrey, it was a crawling one.
But it's fine. It should be okay. I have my Charmeleon.
I'm Terry. You're having
I'm having a shit time. I don't even think I have enough PP for this move I'm trying to do. I just got one-shotted. I just got one-shotted.
Oh wait, are you fighting the?
I just got one-shotted by a Haunter.
Damn, that's crazy.
Bro, fuck this whack-ass game. Hopefully my teammates are, know what they're doing. Can I change my character? Honestly, bro, Marianne's kind of lit. I fuck with Marianne. Hell yeah.
Take back the power.
Okay, we all just gonna be Marianne though? Okay, never mind. Didn't realize she was so popular with the masses. I guess we could be Robin. Like, bro, what the fuck, bro? What the fuck am I supposed to do right there? Like, what am I supposed to do once I make it past all the bullshit, bro? Because I fucking run out of ammo before I can even get anywhere else. After I finish finals, bro, look at my hair. My hair is like extremely like messed up from that headset. But anyways, y'all, I'll catch you on the next one. I love each and every one of y'all. Y'all stay safe out here. Less and less interested in the game. But if you like what you saw here, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the very next video about the episode. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. Thank you so much for watching. Peace. Peace.